Ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, meine Damen und Herren, señores y señoras, mesdames de carré. Here we are once again. This is semi-final number one of tonight's Competo 2v2 tournament. And what do I have to tell you? One important thing, of course, is it is currently 1-1. The series is tied up. We are here on Monolith Ridge. We have Tripole and his buddy Teresitu spawning here on the right side, representing Team TNT, and on the left side we have Aristeo and Cubit representing Team Empire. So Monolith Ridge, we saw a couple of games already on this map, and one interesting thing we saw is Aristeo and Cubit. Aristeo went for a pretty fast pull, and looks like he's going for this fast pull once again, only having 8 drones out and the spawning pool and the extractor already in production. So he wants to go for some fast speed links, and then his buddy Cubit wants to go for a factory, a very fast factory, and that's why he is going for the refinery first. So we will see this fast speed link Hellion build once again, and Cubit will try to get out some Hellions as fast as possible, and then the Tripole will have this wall off with a Zealot here in this position. And this Overlord by Aristeo, this will be that Overlord, will provide the vision to the high ground. Then the Hellions will roast and toast this Zealot, and then just tons and tons of Zerglings will flood in the base and do some real big damage. We saw those Empire guys doing it against Alfie and Mudis already in their first game, which was here played on Monolith Ridge as well, but this was still before the quarterfinals. Oh no, this was actually in the quarterfinals, but now we are in the semifinals, and whoever wins this series will advance to the finals. And for example, we got some more known players in this tournament. For example, Alien Invasion has got Osho and Cyplo, those Zerg and Protoss players here in the mix as well. Now Aristeo was here with some Zerglings. This Zealot was there just a couple of seconds before that. But do we see the Hellion like I told you? Yes, we got the factory in production. We even got the reactor in production, so very fast reacted Hellions. Meanwhile, Aristeo here with more Zerglings, just trying to do some damage here, of course. Teresito having his Zerglings and the Queen out just in time, and even going for the Roach Roan right now. The Roach Roan is already finished. He's got 2 Roaches in production, and here are Aristeo's Zerglings, and more Zerglings just coming in. The speed for the Zerglings will be finished in 25 seconds, and now reacted Hellions are en route. Cubit rearranging his barracks here, building another barracks next to it. In the follow-up, of course, will be some Marine Marauder oriented gameplay. So let's see how much damage will they be able to do with this Zergling Hellion thing. And now we see the big difference. Tripole is aware of this strategy. He does not only have a 1 Zealot, but another Zealot and a Stalker out already, and chrono boosting the Cybernetics core like crazy. On the other hand, what did Elfie have? And here are the Hellions, here are the Zerglings, Aristeo and Cubit going for the attack anyway. And now this first Zealot is down, there are the Zerglings flooding in, and Tripole in the last second here with the wall off. How much longer for this sentry? There is the sentry, of course. The sentry needs to watch out that it won't get attacked by this Hellion, but this gateway is taking some heavy damage. Where are the Roaches of Teresito? Here are the Roaches, and this one last force field is now over, so the Zerglings can flood in. Now it's time for the Roaches to do as much damage as possible. The sentry going down. There he is warping in 2 more Zealots. Now a 3rd warp gate just finished for Tripole. Of course he needs to run away, and he needs to watch out. Cubit with this Hellion at 2 kills, and the Hellion needs to get taken out. And this is how you defend this attack, and this is really well done, even though it's still Cubit with this Hellion. 4 kills in total, now it gets taken out. And if you are able to defend this attack, you are not in too bad of a position, because the Harvester count is only 10 drone here for Aristeo. On the other hand, we have 15 and 17 for both Teresito and Tripole, but now more and more Zerglings are here in the base of Teresito. Teresito down to 10 drones himself as well, and all the Roaches will go down, so is the Queen, but here are more Roaches, here are more Zealots and Stalkers, so he needs to build rebuild a Queen as soon as possible. but he decided to go for 4 drones instead of the queen. Of course, this is the wise choice. And now more drones are here at the base of Tripod, so Qubert and RST are going with some non-stop aggression, and neither player is just going for more drones or harvesters in any kind. We see only Qubert is just going for a small transition to more barracks oriented play, researching the stim right now, and it's just still so many Zerglings, still so many Hellions here. And of course Hellions and Zerglings are a good thing to have if you only have a couple of Zealots. And now, not the best choice by Teresito. He should not have moved out of his base, because now the Zerglings can surround the roaches. The Marauders in the back can deal some damage, but because of the fact that the Marauders do not have the concussor shell, they will not be able to kite. But anyway, the damage has been done. It is not looking too good for those two guys, and that's why there we see the GG. For the moment I thought Teresito and Tripod were able to hold this attack off, but in the end it was a little too much aggression, and especially this attack here in the base of Teresito was slightly too much for those two guys, and that's why they GG'd off of the game. And in a pretty interesting 2v2 series here, Team Empire was able to take this semi-final 2-1 and advancing to the finals, so congratulations to those guys. And now it is time for us to check the brackets, of course, once again, to see if there are any other interesting games coming up right away.